Hello and welcome back to another Kids Talk Sports video. Today, Sanjay and I are going to be talking about the Open, which just happened. It finished Sunday, and Colin Morikawa was crowned the champion golfer of the year, and he put on a really strong performance. But yeah, let's just talk about his round on Sunday, of course, and just what he did all week to win the Open. Sanjay, what do you have to say about Morikawa?
So I think Morikawa had amazing putting, so that I think was what won him because he had a lot of par saves, he had a lot of birdies, just because he hit like a long putt that not many other golfers would hit. And that second round was crucial for him because he did so good. He came back because he was like not many people noticed him on the leaderboard before, and then he just shot up.
Yeah, I agree. Like you said, it's putting. I feel like uh since he's already been there before, he's already won obviously the PGA Championship of 2020. I think his composure and not like crumbling under pressure. I think that's what won him the tournament because his putting, like I think he just comes alive whenever the pressure's on, and that's what really good athletes do. So he just started hitting putts like crazy, and then obviously the next person we'll talk about is Jordan Spieth, but Jordan Spieth just wasn't able to catch him after he just kept making birdies and pars, and he just put a really solid performance. I don't think he even had any bogeys on Sunday, which is also really crucial.
And
So
Morikawa, one more thing is that not many people watched his round two performance because he started for American time. He started at like 2 a.m. Central Time. So it's a lot. So like I woke up and then I look at the leaderboard and Morikawa is
yeah,
in first. So
that was his second round. So yeah, like you said, that was a huge jump for him because he totally moved up the leaderboard. But then Jordan Spieth is next, my favorite golfer. Um, Basically, I think what happened here is that he, on Saturday, third round, he missed a 2-footer, and then he three-putt the last hole. So those were two bogeys when he was right in the middle of the fairway, and those were birdie holes. So those were two strokes that would have put him in a tie. And also in the last group, which means that then you usually feel like you're in more control and you can control if you can have more control over how well you play. And instead of just having to know that you're just gonna have to play really risky and just try to catch up to the leaders. So then yeah, he had some really solid bounce backs though in round four. He eagled after two bogeys to start off the day, and then he went on a little bit of a birdie run, but obviously it wasn't enough to catch Colin Morikawa. Son, do you have anything?
yeah, I was gonna say in his beginning, I think in round three and two, they were both like the first two holes were birdies. So he really got a good jump start on that. And then, yeah, in his interview, he said what messed him up was those two bogeys at the end of round
Yeah,
three. Because first of all, he said that he would have been like last group, so then he would have had more control and he would have been more confident. And then he also would like not have had to play as aggressive.
yeah,
And then, um, yeah, he played pretty solidly, and
yeah. I
he had
mean,
a yeah, he was like he's a little inconsistent. Like he'd go two bogeys and three birdies and an
yeah.
eagle, then
But
like
there's
a
no
bogey.
doubt
So
he's definitely back. It's great to see that he's definitely playing at the level he needs to win. He was like just that close to winning, but that's golf.
he
So
was on the top of the leaderboard the
yeah,
entire.
yeah. So that was great to see. I think he's definitely going to be contending in a lot of the majors and tournaments now. But next is John Rahm, who has just been playing really well recently. Um, he surged also and on Sunday for -4 for the day, -11 for the tournament, and uh, like as you can see, at the four red squares are were all birdies at the end. So very
I'm
solid
just gonna
performance.
yeah. I was gonna say, so he played so on the first round he didn't do anything like huge. Like you couldn't see him on the tops of the leaderboard, but he played like good still on the first round. And then I'm pretty sure like in the second or third round, he just started he like got 3 birdies in a row, and then he started going nuts in the fourth round
Yeah.
and just did amazing.
Yeah, he's gotten the top 10 in every single major this year, which is really impressive. So, and obviously he won the US Open, which was last major. And
Mhm.
then the next person is Louis Oosthuizen. I don't know how to pronounce his name exactly, but he has been also doing extremely well in the last 2 majors. At the US Open, he got second and he almost won that one. And then again, this one, he was always at the top of the leaderboard and he just couldn't get it done. Obviously, +1 on Sunday, and that's not going to win you the tournament.
So yeah, I feel bad for Oosthuizen because I mean he's like gotten so close to winning on both majors. He's been at the top in like he was in first place after the first round. I think he was in first place on the second and third, but he just wasn't
Yeah.
able to pull it out.
Yeah. So
Very
then,
close. He just messed up in that last round +1.
yeah, I agree.
Everybody else
really,
got 66s,
yeah,
and Louis
yeah,
Oosthuizen did not.
because he would have basically had to shoot 3 under to tie.
Well, when you look at
Morikawa.
it, if Oosthuizen did what everybody else above him
Yeah.
did, uh,
He would have won.
-4, 66, he would have won.
Yeah.
He
So
went
then,
one over though.
yeah, and then another really key person was Brooks Koepka. I mean, he was really under the radar because he never was at the top of the leaderboard, but still a top 10, tied 6th is what he finished. That's actually really impressive. He shot 5 under on the last day, and that put him in really solid position, at least to get more FedEx Cup points. And that it was just he always comes to play in the majors. So.
Yeah, he's always a name that is going to be up there on those majors. He played really solidly in the last round, which put him up there because he was kind of doing what John Rahm did, I feel like, in the first 2 days, but then he just shot up. And then, yeah,
Exactly. And then,
and you're going to see Brooks Koepka up there for a long time.
yeah.
I think
Then
he's going
another,
to like
yeah,
10 maybe.
I agree. And then another person was Dustin Johnson, who had a lot of like he was
Ups and
also
downs.
under the radar, and then he still finished in the top 10, which is impressive. Shows that he's playing at a pretty solid level compared to where he has been in the last few weeks. So -7,
Yeah.
put him in the top 10, which is pretty solid.
This has been my favorite golfer for like a long time. So Dustin Johnson, yeah, he got in a little bit of a dry spell, like these last few weeks, maybe even like 2 months. I don't think he's been up there very much. And like he didn't make the cut in the US Open,
Yeah,
I believe.
he had
And
missed
then
like 2 straight cuts in
yeah,
the.
he missed and he was like since like the 1900s, there's like been not a world number one who's missed 2 cuts, but he came back here. So those first 2 rounds were good. It's just that third round messed him up. He
Yeah,
went +4 on the third round. He was all, or yeah, it was +4 on the third round, and that was what messed him
yeah.
up. He could have been up there, and I thought he was gonna get like top 5, but he just couldn't pull out that third round very well.
So in the end, I mean, if you can see here, there's a lot of other players that are pretty named players, and there were. I feel like though it was pretty separated on Sunday who was gonna be in contention. It was definitely Morikawa, obviously Spieth, Oosthuizen, and I think Dylan Fratelli was had
Was
it
up.
also. But I just think, and Mackenzie Hughes played with Spieth, I believe. So I feel like it was pretty set who was going to have a chance. But Morikawa, I think he definitely deserved it. He played extremely tough. I think he's not known as a good putter. And when he putts well, that's always whenever he wins. And he just kept composure and played really solid on the last day to get his second major at the age of 24.
I'd also like to say a notable name. So Paul Casey's doing great. He's been like up on the top of the leaderboards. I just don't. He's not been winning, but he's been like top 10. He's just been up there for a long time. So I think like he's gonna be doing good a lot,
Yeah.
and he might even win soon because he's been doing very good. He's been playing solid.
Yeah. And
Very
small correction, I think it was actually Corey Connors who Spieth might have played with. It was either Corey Connors or Mackenzie Hughes. But yeah, either way, I think that it was extremely fun to watch, and I'm excited to see what Colin Morikawa does in the future because he's shaping up to be definitely one of the best players on tour. So that's it for this video, and thanks for watching.